Hey everyone, here's my top 10 Minecraft mods for November of 2022. To start things off, we have storage labels, and this mod adds an entirely new way to show what's inside of your storages. All you've got to do is take one of these labels, place it pretty much wherever you'd like, right-click it with the item of your choice, and just like that, you're gonna have a label that displays that particular item. And all the items that you display on these labels share the same color scheme, so it keeps everything nice and uniform. Next up, we have LambdaBetterGrass, and this is a mod you're gonna use if you don't want to use Optifine, but still want to have the Better Grass feature that you get from Optifine, and honestly, this mod probably does it better than that version. And there's several different settings you can choose between depending on the performance you're going for, and plus, it's also going to work on things like snow. Up next, we have Spelunker's Charm, and this mod adds several features to caves to make them even more interesting, including things like cave pots, golden mushrooms, rocks, zombies, and skeletons that'll have mining hats on, and as the main attraction, tremors can occur while you're inside of caves. And these will either happen naturally or if an explosion goes off, and they're honestly pretty scary when they happen, especially if you're in something like a dripstone cave because it'll start falling on you from above. And you know, this mod just does a great job of mixing things up. After that, we have the Immersive Armors mod, and this mod adds a bunch of new armor sets to the game that actually fit the vanilla theme pretty well, although they definitely do have a bit more detail than your regular armor sets. And the cool thing about this mod is each of these armor sets have their own unique properties. For example, the wooden armor does quite well against projectiles, slime armor makes mobs literally bounce off of you when they attack you, and skeleton armor just allows you to essentially be a skeleton, because they're going to ignore you at this point. Now, for our next mod, we have Gateways to Eternity, and this mod allows you to open up portals which are going to spawn a bunch of enemies of your choosing, and they'll keep coming in waves that get progressively more difficult. So it's kind of like village raids, except, you know, with mobs. And while you're holding the item to start the raid, you can actually see the rewards that you're going to get, so you know whether or not it's going to be worth it. And this is just a great way to get some additional loot and, you know, fight more enemies. The next mod I've included is the GraveStone mod, literally called GraveStone Mod, and at this point, this is probably still my favorite GraveStone mod. When you die, rather than your items just spewing everywhere, they'll be tucked neatly inside of this gravestone, and it's even customized with your name and head. And plus, it even has some really nice features. For example, when you claim the gravestone, all of your inventory will remain as it was, and when you right-click the gravestone, you'll get a bit more information as to when and how you died. For our next mod, we have armor statues, and this mod allows you to customize armor stands essentially however you'd like. And this gets very detailed. There's many different presets you can select between, but you can also just customize each limb individually. And plus, something that's really cool is you can actually use this mod on servers that don't even have this mod installed. We'll also be taking a look at the Botany pots mod, which adds an all-new way to plant crops in the game. Rather than planting your food in the ground like an animal, you can plant it in some beautiful pots and claim it for later. And when you harvest crops out of these pots, it'll automatically replant it for you just to make things a little bit easier for you. And the mod also has a variant of the pot which has full hopper capabilities, so you can use a mod, for example, that adds pipes to the game in order to directly transport items to a chest. So, you know, at this point, you can pretty much make farming automatic. Approaching the end, we have the Grappling Hook mod, and this mod adds quite possibly the most impressive grappling hook to the game, as it has some fairly realistic functionality. The grappling hook lines will wrap around objects, you can swing yourself around, and there's many other variant grappling hooks with some pretty interesting behavior. And finally, the last mod I'll be showing you guys today is Rotten Creatures, and this mod adds quite a few zombie variants to the game, which are biome dependent and have their own unique abilities and features. Some of them will freeze you, some of them will spawn a bunch of bugs when they attack you, and many other features that you just might find to be pretty unpredictable. And anyway, that'll do it for this video. I do hope you guys enjoyed, and if you think there's any other mods I should include, be sure to comment those below, and if you'd like to try any of these mods, you can find them in the description. And anyways, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and until next time, thanks for watching.